right, you got a few confessions here for us, or just one really good one? What is that deep, dark secret you're holding on to? Go ahead and let us know. You can anonymously text it into us if you'd like. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Someone talking about some passive-aggressive thing that they do at work. They say whenever somebody leaves a cup or a bowl or a plate in the sink at work for somebody else to clean, I just throw it in the trash.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I really like it when it's a personalized cup, then I chuck that one. I know that is sometimes an issue that happens where people are piggies, leaving things in the fridge or in the sink for other people to clean up. I don't know if I've really heard of a good solution on how any business ever handles it. I've seen the emails that even happen here at our job.
It's usually one person or two people are assigned to it, but because they expect everyone to clean up after themselves. Nobody does. If you put some tomato bisque in there without the lid, trust me, it's not getting cleaned up.
Is that justified? If somebody leaves their own personal dirty dish in the sink, they don't clean it up, they leave it there for somebody else, and it's there past a certain time mark. Are you justified just chuck it in the trash?
Yes. I think after 24 hours.
Okay.
That just says like sometimes I'll put water in something and I'll let it soak a little bit and then I'll come back and clean it because I know that whatever I've got on the dish is just too caked on there and hard. It needs a little soak time.
Yeah.
But then, past 24 hours, I think it's probably you've extended your time.
Yeah, I'm okay. I like the office rule. I think that's good. I think if you have your own personal dish in there, you got 24 hours. It's going to disappear if it's still there.
I mean, sometimes you can't get food off. Like if you make a pizza that's made out of corn and it's burnt to hell and sticks to the...
Did you try it?
I did try it. I don't know. People are saying I didn't try it.
Is that why you're missing a tooth?
How bad was it?
It wasn't good.
It wasn't
I didn't want to bring it up. Your donut was not very good either. I didn't want to pile on.
You just had a bad cooking week.
Couple of whiffs.
Yeah, I've seen you do so much better.
I really came out of my comfort zone. Maybe I should get back in my comfort zone.
Yeah, there you go.
You were nice and you made it for me. So it's like, this pizza sucks, man. I didn't want to do that either.
You want some crawfish bird? She does that good. Does that real good. Another confession here. It says, I'm a writer and my books really don't sell that well. So I started buying a few copies and then I'll show all my friends my Amazon ranking. So they've gone up a little bit. So they're like, oh, okay, that's kind of good. But I'm losing a lot of money and I'm actually just kind of fooling myself.
Yeah, that seems like a really silly plan.
Yeah, if you're a writer and you're not, you might want to find another profession. I mean, if you're spending more money trying to buy your books because nobody else is.
Well, you could write a book about how to be a bad writer.
Yeah, which that won't sell either. It'd be consistent.
It's different, though. No one's doing it.
Yeah. This person confessing, they say, when I'm angry with my boyfriend, I flip the breaker for the hot water heater so the shower is cold.
That's diabolical.
I think it's fair.
We had one last week where I was probably inspired by the one we had last week where the person was saying, when I'm upset with my husband, he will leave me with the kids and he goes and disappears and sits on the toilet for like 30 minutes. And so I just go and turn the Wi-Fi off. Because he's scanning his phone.
That's brilliant because everybody will just think that the Wi-Fi went out. They won't think you did it on purpose.
Well, even then, you're like going, okay, so what? I don't get to escape. Like, what? We're just going to leave the kids run the house for themselves for 30 minutes?
We're either turning off the internet or we're going to a doctor to see what's up with your bowels. 30 minutes all the time? What are you eating?
I think a lot of people do. In fact, I'd seen the story a couple of weeks ago. They were talking about the rise in hemorrhoids that people are having, and a lot of it is happening because of their tech. They are just going into the bathroom, and they've got their phone with them. A lot more people are doing this. And they just sit on the toilet too long. And they say that is a bad thing to do.
Boom scrolling.
I know.
Kind of, yeah.
So much about hemorrhoids because a family member had them and loved us to just talk about them.
Did they show them to you?
No, they didn't have to. The way they described it in great detail, I was kind of already there mentally. Yeah.
I can tell you all about it because I had him when I was pregnant.
Kevin, I want out. I want out of this situation.
So hold my foot.
No, we're good.
No,
we're good.
I refuse.
Yeah. I will tell you, though, if you are one of those people that does spend some time, I think they're saying once you get past the 10-minute mark or something like that, then your chance of hemorrhoids goes up by like 45%.
Oh,
that was kind of the
wow.
correlation.
And then if you throw in a strainer, which some people are,
Like a pasta strainer?
no, just like, a Bruce Springsteen song. Oh, I'm born to run. Like you sound like you gotta.
that kind of strain, yeah.
I wish I had the run.
Yeah. Eat your prunes.
Baby, I've got the run. Yeah. So, maybe just tell your husband that. Be like, all right, good luck when you get them hemorrhoids. It gonna happen. So get your butt off that commode. Another confession here. This person said, when somebody sits next to me at the train station, bus stop, or the park bench, I just stare straight ahead and I say, it's done. Did you bring the money? They usually freeze. They usually freeze or they get up and leave. I do kind of love that. It's
That's
fun.
funny.
Yeah.
I like that. Sometimes it's fun to go through life pretending like you're in a movie.
It can be.
Pretend like you're like in a spy thriller and you're like running from somebody following you and like you got to get this briefcase to a certain place. It kind of makes it fun.
Well, me and Kevin talk about how when we're in our cars, sometimes we act like we're flying a spaceship from Star Wars.
Yeah, I do all kinds of dorky stuff.
I flip on my my guns and I go pew 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 pew. Oh, it keeps me entertained in traffic.
And this person said, I accidentally spilled some of my late wife's ashes in my hand.
Oh, damn.
And in the whole panic of trying to get it back in the urn, I got confused and I wound up putting it in my mouth.
What?
I can see how that could happen. It's like when I put lasagna in the dryer or washer that one time. You're doing too many things and you got to slow down.
Yes.
If you put lasagna in the dryer, you have created such a mess.
It wasn't awesome. It was some spaghetti. It was lasagna spaghetti, and it wasn't easy to get out.